next up, Kris Wilson is a former high school teacher and athletic coach turned self-employed entrepreneur 13 years ago. He has a global business with Angel Enterprises that has allowed his family to live the lifestyle we've always dreamed about living. He lives by his motto, you can't get what you want until you help others get what they want. The presentation is entitled, Get Out of Your Own Way. Help me welcome Kris Wilson.
All right, that's pronounced agile, but that's okay. It's hard to say. I know the first time. My name is Kris Wilson. Glad to be here. It's been just a great presentation so far. Everyone's done a great job. I'm going to tell you how you can live your dream lifestyle. That was a challenge for me. I used to be a high school teacher, athletic coach. That was about 12 years ago. And if you can remember back when you were a little kid, I have 2 little girls, and when they wake up, they put their princess dresses on, they got their crowns on, they dream, their dreams are just huge. I think I can probably do voiceovers for Sleeping Beauty right now because that's all we do. It's all princesses. But then what happens, they start to go to middle school. They start to get with all these other kids and other influences, and they tell them, well, you can't do this, you can't do that, you wear those kind of clothes, and they start to get a lot of negativity in their life. Then what happens is you get into high school. And high school, I think, is like the culmination of where you're placed in whatever position people tell you are. This is Mean Girls, if you've ever seen that. And it can be very rough. And if you're in this clique, then this is what you're going to do. And then what happens is you either go to college or you go get a job. And usually here is when the excitement starts all over again, because you're going to make some money, your dreams start to come out again. I'm going to live this lifestyle, I'm going to be able to do what I want, when I want, buy the car that I want, and do all that great stuff. And then typically what happens, you get out in the workforce, and people realize, I'm going to catch crap out of an elephant's butt for the rest of my life. I'm going to just smell the armpits of some people for the rest of my life, or hold this sign when people are shooting at me, and they kind of fall into that mediocrity, and there's no way out. So they take those dreams that they had, and then now they conform them to what they make, and their dreams become smaller and smaller and smaller the more they associate with people in the workforce, because they just want to steal their dreams. You can't do that. I met this gentleman, Bill Bergfeld, about 12 years ago. He made more money in a month than I made in a year. And I had some questions for Bill. I need to know what you do, teach me what you do, because I want to live a better lifestyle than what I was as a teacher. So he gave me a couple principles that I live by. You can't trade time for money. You trade time for money, you're going to live the lifestyle of individuals trading time for money. You're going to work for someone else and work for their dreams for 5 days a week, and you're going to get to go do what you want for 2 days a week, and then that's the rest of your life. Create financial leverage, okay? Create financial leverage. Think bigger. Create income outside of your local market, outside of your state, in multiple time zones across the country, but why not globally and in all sorts of different economies? Think big, okay? If you don't think big, you're never going to achieve things that you never thought possible. Think out of the box. When I met Steve and Wes, it was the perfect marriage, because they think exactly how I think. You think out of the box, you think big, and you can accomplish things you never thought of. Focus on personal development. I've learned more from personal development and self-help books than I did ever in college and ever in high school, because there are things that help you succeed in real life. I didn't have to take Western civilization when I was 20 years old or take English again in college. Don't listen to others. If you listen to people who you don't want to be like financially, you will never get out of that rut. You will stay in that rut. My Uncle Tom makes $30,000 a year and tells me that thing won't work or anything like that. Forget about it. Stay connected with dreamers. As long as you stay connected with dreamers, you're going to stay positive, you're going to think big, you're going to think out of the box. It's just a matter of time before you become successful in whatever industry you want to do. Okay, don't run out. We are not signing up for Amway in the back or anything, but this is what's changed my life right here. And usually when you hear MLM or network marketing, people just get absolutely crazy and bugged out, and really it's just all perceptions. Because when I talk to 99% of the people and I ask them, what do you think about network marketing? This is what they think. Then I ask, is it from experience or is it your perceptions? It's not even from experience. It's what someone said, and those things don't work, but they know nothing about the industry. So you need to be educated, because it's not like any other, it's like any other industry, okay? You have good companies, you have bad companies, you have average companies, you have companies that can't figure out how to even get out of their own way in any type of an industry. But for some reason, when we say MLM, Nothing works in the industry. It's unlike the Yugo, which is $4,000. It's not around anymore. It's a hunk of junk, right? We have a Mercedes-Benz, the top-of-the-line car. Because the Yugo is a hunk of junk, does that mean the auto industry doesn't work? Of course not. That's absolutely silly. But for some reason, because us as entrepreneurs, we do something a little bit differently. It's kind of skewed. All you got to do is, if you don't like what you're doing, just draw a line in the sand. So you know what? I need to find a way. These are my dreams. I need to find a way to make the amount of money to do what I want. Whether it's giving the money to charity or living the lifestyle that you want. But more importantly, get out of your own way, because so many times people just sabotage their own lifestyles and their own success. You can go out there and do whatever you want. Just find your passion. There's so many industries, and network marketing's changed my life, and it's allowed me to change the lives of people globally. Thanks a lot. My name's Kris Wilson, and I Imagine.